Have you ever made a New Year's resolution that you didn't follow through with? Have you ever had a goal that you didn't accomplish? Have you ever tried to start a behavior that you didn't follow through with? Have you ever tried to stop a bad behavior that you're still doing? I think a lot of us have. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Acez Motivation here with you today to break down for you the different kind of behaviors that we have and which weapons to use to either stop these behaviors or start new ones. Picture this. Let's say your car broke down on the road and you want to change your tire. And let's say that you didn't have an L wrench in your trunk, and instead of an L wrench, you used a hammer. How hard would it be with a hammer to change that tire? It'd be extremely difficult. It's the same exact thing we're doing with our habits that we're trying to create or break. We're using the wrong tools to do that. So over here in this chart, I'm going to go over with you the 7 psychological forces it takes to start a new habit or a new behavior. And then on the right side of this chart, I'm going to show you how to identify what kind of behavior that you have that you want to change and which weapons to use to change it. Over here, you see the 7 forces that are scientifically proven to start a good behavior. Let's start with stepladders. All stepladders really means is breaking down your dream to the now. You have a dream that's usually 3 months or longer. Then you have a long-term goal, which is a month or longer. Then you have a short-term goal, which is a week or longer. And then you have steps, which is right now, today, tomorrow. That's what stepladders means. Breaking down your dreams into little steps. Now you have community, number 2. What that means is you have to have a strong environment and strong support in order to support your behaviors and to make new behaviors. Number 3, you have important, meaning it has to be important to you for you to get it done. Number 4, you have easy, meaning that you have to make something easy so that way your mind wants to do it. Number 5, you have captivating, which means it has to be rewarding for you to want to do it. Number 6, you have ingrained, meaning that the more and more you do it, the more and more your brain's going to store this information and you no longer have to think about it. And then number 7, you have Neuro Hacks. Pretty much means tricking your brain into doing something you want it to do. If you want to get deeper into these 7 forces, make sure you watch a top 10 takeaways of Stick With It, where we talk about every single one. But for now, let's break down the behaviors now. We have automatic behaviors. And automatic behavior is like you're cutting your nails, right, with your teeth. You don't really know you're doing it, but you're doing it because it's automatic. So for that, you want to use a little bit of step ladders, right? You want to take simple steps to stop cutting your nails. Maybe the first day you stop biting your nails for an hour. Maybe the second day you stop biting your nails for half the day. And maybe by the end of the week you stop biting your nails at all. That's an example of how to use step ladders in that scenario. Then you have captivating. Maybe after the first day of not biting your nails, you reward yourself with something that you like. I don't care if it's a chocolate bar, if it's a walk outside, if it's, going out, whatever it is, you reward yourself for doing that. Then you have ingrained, meaning you stop biting your nails for a long time, your brain stores that information, and you stop getting the urge to bite your nails. And lastly, you have Neuro Hacks. What's a Neuro Hack you could use to trick your brain into not biting your nails? Here's an easy one. Put on gloves. That's an example of automatic behavior. Now, you have burning behaviors. Burning behaviors is something that burns inside that you really want to do, kind of like smoking a cigarette. Over here you see that step ladders, you're only using 1 star here, which means that you want to go slowly. You don't want to cut out cigarettes automatically. Maybe cut out 1 cigarette the first day, then narrow it down to 5 the second day, then 10 the third day, and you quit by week 1. Whatever it is, take steps to do it. Community, don't hang out with smokers. Important, make your health important to you. Put a picture in the background of your computer of somebody with lung cancer. Easy. Make it easy to not smoke cigarettes. You see there's 3 stars here, so this is very important for burning behavior, which means for easy for cigarettes, something I think of right away is emptying your whole house of cigarettes. Don't have it around you so it could be easy. Then captivating. Reward yourself. Maybe start running outside. When you feel your health coming back, that's enough of a reward for you to keep going. Ingrained. You see again 3 stars. When you quit smoking, don't come back. Make sure you last a month, 2 months, 3 months. So it's ingrained in your brain and your brain forgets about smoking. And lastly, Neuro Hacks, right? Maybe you duct tape a pack of cigarettes if you ever have one, and that way you can't even get to the cigarette. That's an example of a Neuro Hack for a burning behavior. Lastly, we have common behaviors. A common behavior is something that's so common to you that you don't even realize you're doing it anymore. It's like coming home every single night and grabbing snacks off your fridge and going straight to your couch to eat. If you do that every single day, your brain doesn't even realize what you're doing no more because it's so common to you. So this one here takes the most amount of effort, as you can see. You got to use step ladders, right? You got to cut things out slowly. Maybe the first day I take my 3 bags of chips and turn them into 2, then turn them into 1, then get rid of them. But it's important to take steps to get there. Number 2, community. Maybe I hang out with people that all eat healthy, so I make sure I got a strong support system. You see there, we're using 3 stars for this one because it's a strong topic to get us better. Then you got important. Maybe I make sure that my health is important to me and I start reading fitness magazines. Then you have easy. Maybe I make sure that there's no more chips in my house so it becomes easy for me to not to grab anything and I put vegetables on top instead. Then you have captivating. Maybe every 7 days I go clean eating without eating the snacks on top. I get 1 cheat day and reward myself for it. Or maybe I look in the mirror and see my body and that's rewarding enough. Then you have ingrained. Maybe after 2 weeks and I come home after work, I don't even go to the fridge anymore because my brain is now ingrained to not grabbing those snacks anymore and I formed a new habit in my head. And lastly, you have neuro hacks. Like I said, a neuro hack would be tricking my brain. So maybe I put vegetables in place where all the snacks were. That way every time I want to grab a snack, guess what? The vegetables there instead. Neuro hack triggered the brain the wrong way and worked successfully. Now lastly, you're going to come across times where you have a behavior and you really don't know how to classify it by automatic, burning, or common. So what do? You try to use all the weapons. The more weapons you use on your behaviors, the better it's going to be. For example, meditation. I could show you how to use all 7 steps to meditate. Here's the first step, step ladders. Step ladders in meditation, let's say I meditate for 1 minute the first day, 2 minutes the second, 5 minutes the first week, 10 minutes the second week, an hour the first month. That's an example of me using step ladders to meditate. Number 2, community. Maybe I join a meditation group and I have a community that meditates with me so I could use the community to help me meditate. Number 3, important. Maybe it's important to me to meditate because my stress goes away and I go along with my day a lot more positive and a lot more productive. Number 4, easy. Maybe I make it easy to meditate and I put a rug right outside my bed so when I wake up in the morning, the rug's right there and it's very easy for me to meditate. Number 5, captivating. Maybe when I feel myself losing stress and being more happy throughout the day, I'm more happy with myself and I want to meditate even more. That's an example of me using captivating to meditate. Then ingrained. Maybe I don't stop doing it. I do it every single day and make it consistent. So my brain doesn't know how to react when I don't meditate, so I have to meditate every single day when I wake up. And lastly, neuro hack. Neuro hack's going to be the same one I use for easy. The rug outside the bed is actually easy and it's a neuro hack because when I wake up, I have to step on that rug before I do anything else. So I know automatically I'm going to meditate because it's right there where I'm stepping my foot. That's an example of how I use all 7 steps to do one thing. So think about a behavior that you want to start in your life or you want to get rid of. And think about which 7 steps you could use to stop that behavior and classify the behavior. Is it A, automatic, B, burning, or C, common? Or do you not know? And if you don't know, use as much of the weapons as you could. But I promise you, if you put this formula on your goals and habits that you want to build or kill, this is what's going to work. Thank you for watching Ace's Motivation. Do this, execute, and win.